Good morning and welcome to Embracing What's Possible with Roxy this morning. It's been a little bit that I've been by myself because it was time to interview the interesting stories of the world. Today is going to be a little bit heavier and today is going to be a little bit different. We're still going to talk about disability, but I want to share my heart with you. I don't get into politics. I don't like them. I am not a politician. I am in the government world. And I was recently at a conference, and it was the first time that I've heard all the way across the board from all of the administrators. And there was at least three or four head administrators telling us things that I've never heard it so bleak, that they never really had answers, that they're just kind of holding on. And I feel like that's what we're doing right now. We're holding on. We're holding on to whatever we can hold on to, where it can't even be the norm. It can't even be business as usual. We're just holding on. And, sometimes we just have to hold space. And sometimes we have to know that when things are a little bit unstructured, um, too structured, uh, too much chaos, too much turmoil, I've always known that there was discrimination, and I've always known that there was hatred and there was things going on that was hurtful to others. But I've never really understood harming someone. Just never understood it, never understand how a plan could go into the brain that I touch people for a living and I want to help them and never harmed them. I want to make them feel better. But to know that there's things that go on in the world, there's things that teach others or they have conversations with others that are harming people. Now, there's mental health and there's mental illness. And I understand mental health and mental illness. And within that, with the mental illness, you know, sometimes you can't control your thoughts and you can't control that. But sometimes what I watch and I observe is people who can control it, know that it's happening, and are wanting to. Unless there's something in the brain or something in the synapse of the brain, which I don't know that much about the brain. I know enough that it can heal itself. I do know that. But I'm not really sure, and I don't really understand how that's possible. I'm on a show called Embracing What's Possible, but the how possible of knowing that sometimes people have intentional ideas around hurting someone and actually executing that, it's a very strange and unusual concept for me. I want to hug you. I just want to hug you and I want your life to be better. Now, I used to have some weird stuff that used to come into my treatment center and into my office when I worked at the one stop. I even had another person um who would come in there and want to talk about, you know, a lot of times they think that I'm a vulnerable adult, and so they would try to flirt with me. Um, and it would be awkward and uncomfortable, especially if they were a client or or some or someone that like might have met me once or seen my picture somewhere. So I think about psychological safety, right? And I think about some of the things that I learn. I'm also a healer. I also do wellness. So I think today we're going to go on a different journey. My show is about embracing what's possible. And my heart hurts that there are people in this world that are thinking not so nice thoughts. And my heart hurts that there's people in this world that actually are aware that they're going to execute these problems in the world. That and we all got to witness it, that somebody executed a plan to hurt somebody else. And unfortunately, the outcome was in front of other humans, their life was taken. Now, did I know the guy? Did I want to talk to you about the guy? No. But something happened in this world in front of youth, and somebody had it in their brain to execute the plan in front of people, in front of a crowd. So there was trauma here. There's trauma here that happened to us in the world and to the people that watched it. And there's trauma here. And the world is going cuckoo. And they're not, and they're hurting. They're hurting so badly. And they're suffering. So I'm doing something different today. I want us to take a breath. Yes. I want us to also, we're going to share some words, and then I'm going to go and do something with us today. And I'm hoping that if people find this episode, we can have a little bit more peace, we can have a little bit more joy, and we can have a little bit more calming into this chaos that is going on right now. We need a calming in this chaos. So this feels like it's good on my heart that we need to have this calming in the chaos. Calming in the chaos. That's what I'm going to call it today. And I think everybody needs to take another breath. Now, is somewhere in your body hurting? Is somewhere in your body causing challenges? Is somewhere in your heart hurt? You experiencing a headache? What are you experiencing? What do you have going on? Mm. For me, for me, my elbow hurts a little bit. So we'll do the elbow right now. I'm gonna hold the elbow. And I'm gonna just put my hand right on it. And I'm just gonna sit there and I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it and I'm gonna hold it. And find that area on you and hold on to it. Breathe if you need to. I told somebody else smile and giggle. There it goes. There's a slight movement on it. I'm moving it with one finger slowly. And we breathe. And we keep breathing. Oh, there it goes. That pain subsided and I feel a little bit calmer. I also think that we should take a minute and do a nervous system reset. You can put your hands together, you can put them on your lap, you can hold them to your heart, and we're going to breathe. And we're going to breathe. We're going to keep breathing, and we're going to let that breath and that flow move through our beinghood. You have a beautiful beinghood, and you are an amazing human being. We need calmness. We need peace in this world. We need strength, but we stay calm. We stay in calmness. We stay in this breath that we have. We're breathing slowly through our nose and out our mouth, through our nose and out our mouth. We can clasp our hands. We can breathe deeply. We can breathe slowly. And we have a sense of calmness. Just a beautiful sense of calmness. Because in this chaos, we need this sense of calmness. This is too much chaos. So when you're not feeling very good and you're feeling that it is too much, take some time. You don't have to even close your eyes. You can hold your own hand and you can breathe. Put your hand on your heart and you can now add your belly into the breathing. With your mouth and hold and listen to the rhythm of your belly. And see, a little even more calmer, adding in the belly. A little bit more calmer, adding in the belly. You can put your hand on your heart, even both hands on your heart. And you can and breathe it in and relax. And we all need a sense of calmness in this chaos. We can just continue to relax and continue to let it unfold and to continue to just find calmness in this chaos. Sometimes we even need stillness and we need to just be able to unwind and relax and have some peace in our inner being and listen to our inner being that might need peace. You can put your hand on your heart and rest. Oh, I know what you're going to say. What about all those thoughts that are going on in my mind, in my mind, in my mind? So watch them, observe them, listen to them, check them out. And then in through your nose, out your mouth, put your hand on your belly and just relax. You can put your hand on your heart and your belly. Breathe through your nose, out your mouth. It's funny. My captions say mouse, but I say mouth. It still says mouse. So then you smile and you giggle because it's funny. It says mouse. See, but I didn't stop my thoughts. I just went with that thought. Sometimes that's okay. It's okay. But if you really want to calm down your thoughts, you can watch them, observe them, watch and then observe them in through your mouth, out your nose. In through your mouth, out your nose. Sometimes people take you into a garden, the happy place, the beach, watching and learning. But I'm not a hypnotist. I'm just a wellness lady who loves to help people relax and help calm down the nervous system. When we're calming down the nervous system, we add in breath, we add in the smile, and we add in the giggle. Because what happens if I give you sleight of hand and I give you a story of giggling or smiling or a moment of happiness? Maybe that moment of pain will go away, even if it's for a minute. Wouldn't it be delightful if that moment of pain went away? In through the nose, out the mouth. In through the nose, out the mouth. Watch those thoughts. Observe those thoughts. Today, we have to bring that calmness in. Today, we're only working on breath and calmness and having a little bit more peace because the world is going spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning, and it's in its own chaos and it's in its own mental health. And it has a lot of spinning, has a lot of noise right now. So I'm offering breath. We're going to do in through your nose, out your mouth, hand on your heart. On your belly. You can even just sit and put your hand on your belly and see if there's any soothing when you put your hand on your belly. Is it soothing? Is it comfortable? How does it feel? What does it feel like? We all deserve to have calmness in this chaos. Nose, mouth, not mouth. And there's the giggle, and there's the smile. So I'm going to encourage you to watch this video as often as you want and as often as you can. And my offer to you today is if you need some support and you need some care, I'm offering a wide variety of different um, virtual sessions on wellness. We can cater it to whatever you need. You can just listen to my calm voice. Whatever your needs are, if you need something, I want you to reach out. My company that does this work is www.embracingwellnessbyroxy.com. www.embracingwellnessbyroxy.com. Or you can just look up Embracing Wellness by Roxy, and I'm sure you'll find me and you'll see my picture. I want to offer this to you. It's a hard time right now. And I believe in this world, there are people that need it. You can go to my Facebook and you can DM me and said, Roxy, I saw your breath work and I really wanted to interact with you. I'd like to do some sessions. I would be delighted. It's a very hard time right now. Or that soothing with the elbow. My elbow still feels good. So I want to encourage you that if you need support, I could be that support for you today. I could be that support for you next week. I can be that support for you. And I think it's really important that we do self-care. If you can't reach out or are unable to do that at this time, I'm going to encourage you to rewatch this video. You're going to get a calming voice. We're going to know about calmness in the chaos. In through your nose, out your mouth. Hand on your heart. Smile. Hand on the belly. A little giggle. And that is what I wanted to share with you today. That's what's heavy on my heart. That we need to all find a way to relax ourselves, find a practitioner, give me a call, or go to a local person that can give some calmness to your nervous system. I read somewhere online, I don't even remember where I read it, that I healed my nervous system. Well, your nervous system is going to always go into flight, chaos, flight, fright, freeze. We can control it and we can make it calmer, but the nervous system, unless you're in full homeostasis, the nervous system really isn't healed. It's just in a calmer state, and that's what we're trying to do. Unless it's in full homeostasis where your body is really just purely, there's nothing except, I'm like, just you're just a melted puddle of everything. And I think that knowing how we do the things that we do in this world and knowing how much chaos is in this world, breathing in through your nose, out your mouth, hand on your heart, smile, and then on your belly, in through your nose, out your mouth, and I giggle, is really a simple, easy way for us to calm our nervous systems down. Let's do this. Let's calm our nervous systems down. Let's find some calm in the chaos. I am your host, Roxy B. Rocker, and today had to be different. We brought some wellness and some nose, mouth, heart, smile, belly, giggle, breathing exercises to us today. And I'm available if you need extra support. This is Embracing What's Possible with Roxy. I'm really glad you joined me today so we can have some calmness in this chaos. Lots of love and gratitude. We're going to hear about Roxy's next week. I have a lot of things to share with you on this unbelievable passion project that I want more people to get involved with, and I'm really excited about. So I hope you're having an amazing day, and I wish you well. Reach out, Roxy B. Rocker on Facebook, www.embracingwellnessbyroxy.com, and let's get you breathing, relaxed, and a little bit more comfortable in this chaos because we know that it's very chaotic out there right now. And I'm wishing you wellness, happiness, and knowing that you can embrace sure what's possible. Let me know how I can be of support or service to you. And I'm so much in gratitude. Thank you so much.
I'm embracing what's possible, heart open wide, where fear used to whisper, now love is my guide. I'm not just surviving, I'm setting the pace, wearing my story with shimmering grace. From shadows to spotlight, I rise and I sing, embracing what's possible, changes everything. This is your Prospera era, where dreams align with grace, abundance flows like rivers. You've stepped into your place. Rise, reign, and remember, you were born to shine. Welcome to your moment, Prospera, it's time.
We hope you enjoyed today's show on Prospera TV Network. Make it a point to visit us on YouTube and catch all your favorite shows anytime you want. Interested in hosting a show of your own? Or advertising your business on our network? Contact Elena Rodriguez.